Shamanic Circle is a place where people come to practice shamanic abilities. It's a set aside time in their life where they come to practice, because practicing, since shamanism is spiritual practice, so practicing it's very important. And when we do it at home, it's one thing, but when we come together and do it in a group, it's a totally different thing, and it enhances everyone else's practice. So that shamanic circle term itself is very not like it's a new, so to speak, term of where I'm coming from, because in Tuva and in Siberia in general, people don't do shamanic circles because people who are not shamans are not interested in learning shamanic state of consciousnesses. Or they're not interested in developing their spiritual abilities through shamanic path, because they have generally people have very strong respect towards the shamans, and borderline reverence and borderline slight fear. And so the only time where shamans come together is usually during some big important astrological or events, or some community events that are very important. And then it is called not a circle, it is called with specific word, where you don't have this word in English, but it's a word that reflects that you are communicating with the divinity and all the other participants through some, usually it's a fire ritual, through the fire, through the sound, through the singing, and you also give offerings. So here in the States, I've actually conjured some couple of other, relevant and to me and my understanding of what shamanic circle is, terms. And one of them is Shamanic Energy Lab, because Shamanic Energy Laboratory. So what it actually means? It means it is a lab, it is a laboratory where you come and think about what people do in labs. They come to research. They come to do experiments by combining, do this, that, and then think about it, record in a journal, right? So basically Shamanic Energy Lab, this is my term that I feel that's what it is where people decide to come to research, study, combine, practice their own states, shamanic states of consciousness. So it's a place where you manage, it's an energy lab, right? So it's a place where you manage your energies, because we consist of the physical body, and everybody knows you have to eat right, sleep right, go to the gym right, in order for the physical body to function right. But there is other bodies of consciousness, like ethereal body of consciousness, like astral body of consciousness, like mental body of consciousness, and three upper bodies. And that's the place where you come to ultimately become a scientist, a master of your other parts, and you find out what those parts are. So another term that also speaks to the repetitive nature of this practice is that I also think it's an interesting term. It's a shamanic gym, which means it's a workout of a different kind. It's truly a workout. It's something that it's not easily done. You have to go through your own resistance. You have to really do it. It's not easy to do, but if done, and if you're ready to move through your resistance, then the results are unbelievable. The results is you understanding your connection to the divinity, because shamanism is about direct connection. It's not through somebody else. It's about direct connection. And I always say the first connection should be in the safest way is to your own power animals, to your own hidden part. And where is that hidden part? Is that hidden part of yourself, like your power animal part, is in your subconscious mind. And so it's basically Shamanic Gym, Shamanic Circle, Shamanic Energy Lab is a time where you feed your subconscious. You feed it, you recognize it, you acknowledge it. You, instead of only driving in your life from your mind or physical body, so you acknowledge parts of yourself that are as real as what you see in your with your eyes, and what your mind is coming with. So you, and when something that is hidden and ultimately much bigger than the conscious mind of you becomes acknowledged, welcomed, and fed, suddenly there is a big transformation that happens with it, because subconscious mind consists of 3 bodies of consciousness. Ultimately, we have 7 bodies of consciousness, and one of them is physical body of consciousness. Next one is ethereal body of consciousness. Next one is the astral or emotional body of consciousness. Those 3 bodies belong to your subconscious mind. That's where your power animals are. Every single person has power animals. So your power animal part of you, the hidden part of you, part of you that knows everything about you, is located in 3 bodies of your consciousness, where the part of you that you think of yourself, located in the mental body of consciousness. Mental body of consciousness, 1 body, 3 bodies, subconscious. So conscious mind is this big. Subconscious mind 3 times bigger. So that's why people say, I'm going to start this diet, or I'm going to do this or that, and then suddenly you can't. Why can't you? When you decided with your brilliant mind that you are gonna go do something, then suddenly, like you say, I'm not gonna eat cookies anymore. And then your body goes and eat that cookie. Why? Because the body belongs to subconscious mind. And so the shamanic gym time, shamanic circle time, shamanic energy lab time is a time where you feed that subconsciousness, where, since it's bigger than conscious mind, so that it becomes your friend. It becomes flexible, fluid, it becomes satisfied, and then it helps the conscious mind that wants to become this, that, or that. It helps to achieve your goals way faster. So that's what Shamanic Circle is.